In this video, we'll be going over strategies. The strategy is a special type of study. They may be used to automate or partially automate trading. In MotiveWave, we have 30 built-in strategies, and they may be accessed via the strategy menu. You can either access them via the predefined categories here. It typically would be by author. Or you can click on Add Strategy, and they are listed here. Now you can narrow down this list by using the filter. So for instance, if you want to filter by the letter A or the letter B, or if you know the specific name of the strategy, then you can type it in. Now MotiveWave has two types of strategies. The first one is automatic, and with the automatic strategy, once the user activates a strategy, it will automatically buy and sell based on the internal logic. And the second one is manual strategies, and in this mode, the user tells the strategy when it's okay to enter. So let's pull up an example of an automatic strategy. We'll pull up the MA cross strategy. We will go over strategy settings later on, but let's click Create. Now in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll notice the control box, which has the strategy name. It also allows us to edit the strategy parameters. We can activate the strategy, as well as viewing important strategy runtime information such as position, entry price, unrealized profit loss, realized profit loss, and total profit loss. And the status labels will update here as the strategy runs. Now you'll also notice that we have the strategy overlay here plotted on the chart. In this case, it's the moving average cross. Now once the strategy is activated, it will flash. So let's activate the strategy. You'll notice now that it's now flashing. And I'm in replay mode. So let's see if we can run the strategy. And you'll notice that the strategy automatically placed a trade based on the parameters set for the strategy here. So we did have a cross of the moving averages, and that triggered a trade. So let's clear this up. Let's deactivate the strategy, and this will close any open positions. Let's remove all this. And let's turn off the replay mode. Actually, let's go back to replay mode and make sure we're at the beginning. In addition to the automatic strategy that we just saw, MotiveWave, as mentioned, also allows for manual strategies. And this allows for strategies that respond to user input to enter or exit a position. And it can be very useful as a way to help direct and manage exit points for your initiated trades. So let's take a look at an example. Strategy, add strategy. Let's pull up the trade manager. Now in the Trade Manager dialog window, you'll notice that there's an entry and exit tab, stop loss, and strategy panel tab. So here in the entry exit tab, let's just put some values here. Now we're on a daily chart, so we're going to need a lot more breathing room. So I'm just going to change that to 150, 200, 250. Stop loss, I'll just leave that to 150. And on the strategy panel, this controls which labels are on in the control box. So I'm just going to want to view them all by default. Click Create. And now we have the control box here. And you'll notice that we first have to select whether we want a long position or short position manually. And then we have to click Activate. Now once we click Activate, the strategy title in the control box will flash. And the Activate button now becomes a cancel button. And this specific strategy is waiting for us to enter. So if we click Enter now, we're now in the trade. And you'll notice as price progresses, the values here in the labels will also update. Now to exit the strategy, we simply click on Close Now. And that closes our open positions. And the strategy now is no longer active. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next.